Hi guys, so I have a bunch of challenges and I was like, I don't get to do as many challenges as I want, so I really wanted to do these. So I have 5 different challenges, and most of them, all of these are done with Maggie Holmes round trip. So I thought it'd be good to just do them all together. And then this one is different. So I will actually start with this one, and this one is for Liana, who's It's a Deal. And this is actually a Dollar Tree container that is actually like a little pet shop kind of thing that I got years and years ago. I got 2 of them thinking that I could like alter it, and I finally did it. And this is for Liana, like I said, and she's having a mini swap. And she just basically wanted you to send like mini things, so I made a bunch of mini things and I put them in each of them. They open this way. So I actually had to like do quite a bit of altering on this because first, the squares didn't go all the way to the back, so I had to like basically take it apart and put it back together, add paper. But I basically made her a bunch of miniature flowers. And actually, no, these flowers were actually gifted to me, and I am giving them to her because I actually know how to make these flowers, so I make them all the time. So a bunch of those in there. And then I made her a bunch of rosettes. I used the, I think it's called Birthday Girl. Wait, it's like, I can't remember the name of the collection. Gosh, I should have had that here. But it's a Disney collection by Echo Park. And it's basically called, I think it's called Make-A-Wish, but it's girl. There's also like a boy one that has like more neutral colors, like that could actually be used for a boy or a girl. But this one has like all the pinks. And so I made her a bunch of miniature rosettes. Here's an example of some of them. I'll just kind of show you. I made them this size, and I also made them extra mini. And then I actually used this center. This is actually from the Hobby Lobby. I wish I had this stuff around me. I don't. I did a Hobby Lobby haul, clearance haul, where I got a bunch, like a long sheet of these on clearance, and I just cut them apart and put them on here, and they really did work really well as centers for tiny little rosettes. They also could work well for flowers. And then I also made, see if I can get these out of here. I made her some little tiny bows, a bunch of the bows. There's more in here, but I can't get it out. But anyway, I'll just show you an example. And I made her like holographic. So the collection has, I think it has like silver foil, or maybe it has no foil, and I just thought holographic looked good with it. But anyway, I made her some miniature tiny bows. And then I also made her some little itty bitty shakers, and these are little ticket shakers, and these were not originally shakers. This is actually, gosh, is this the, I think this might be from the new LMNOP, KLJUYP. I think that's the name of the store. I just called them LMNOP. But I made her a bunch of these little shakers, and they're just tiny shakers. And these were actually just ticket dies, but I cut this center part out with like a X-Acto knife, and I made them into tiny itty bitty little mini shakers. So I think I made like 5 or 6 of them. They're in here. But this is basically how they look. Let's see if I can get the rest of them out. These nails make it impossible for me to do anything like, you know, little tiny stuff. Especially because basically her swap was like Send Anything Mini, and I know she loves Disney. So that is what I was thinking when I did this. So I ordered the collection. It took forever to get here. And then of course I'm like, gosh, always like at the very, like always sending out my stuff at the deadline. Okay, so here's one, and it says birthday wishes, so cute, and shaker. This says good times. This one says present, so cute. Oh my gosh. And then these, and I just use stickers from the sticker sheet that comes, you know how Echo Park comes with sticker sheets. So that is what I did for her. And then I also made her the cutest card. I just put everyone's name with these letters, and the letters are actually from the Sunny Days project pad. And then I made her this shaker card, and it says celebrate, and it opens this way, and I just put a little sticky note there so that she can reuse it. But I thought this card came out so pretty. This may be the prettiest card I've ever made. So anyway, that's that. So I made her that, and hers is the only one that's Disney themed. Okay, the rest of the stuff is Maggie Holmes Sunny Days, and that's because all of the people whose things I am doing either mentioned that they love Maggie Holmes or explicitly said like Maggie Holmes. So the first thing, this is for Julie. And Julie is Crafts by Julie. And I think I made, oh no, her card is just like a regular card that is a Maggie Holmes card kit that I got at Ollie's. And then her thing was actually to make 2 Maggie Holmes layered embellishments, and she wanted you to include gold. And of course I made 4 because I never listen. But these are just basically the ribbon, like the paper ribbon ruffles, paper ruffles, I think that's what they're called. Anyway, so I stitched all along here, and this is a Coco and Reno die that I wanted forever, and I finally ordered it on Peachy Cheap, actually, because it was an old die, and I watched a tutorial using it a long time ago, and then they re-released it, so I was really happy about that. But anyway, I stitched all around here, and then I layered these 2 up, and I stitched this one as well. And then this is a Spellbinders die from their Mickey release. It's the only die in that whole collection that I wanted, and it's because it has these really cute rosette looking things. And then I just layered it with a bunch of chipboard acetate pieces. So Julie's challenge is really fun because I think it's a 1,200 subscriber challenge, but it's because like basically she wants to like recreate embellishment. She was kind of, I think, in a crafting like rut. So hopefully these were good for inspiration. She's been doing a really fun thing too where she recreates some of the things that she gets. So hopefully she'll recreate this. So I used some of my favorite things, which are she actually requested Maggie Holmes embellishments or Maggie Home like, and I have plenty of Maggie Holmes. So I made her that, and then I also made her these tag embellishments, and I used all the chipboard, and I actually got this chipboard from Tina from Ollie's. So I got the chipboard from there, and then I got the Sunny Days ephemera from Ollie's, and I already had paper, but I think I got a little bit of paper from Tina, but I had a bunch of Sunny Days paper. I just didn't have the other stuff that goes with it. So I did make this little these tags, and the tags are from the collection, from the ephemera collection. Everything is from the ephemera. I think, oh yeah, this is chipboard from Sunny Days, and then this little girl, it's all layered up. So I think she just wanted, I think she said like at least 4 layers or something like that. So that was that. Okay, then we have, this one is for Priscilla, and Priscilla, I'll make sure that I tag everyone's YouTube channels. I did edit like a quick card that I got at Ollie's, and I basically just, it's funny, these 2 collections don't go together, but I just thought that this was cute, so I put it together. And then I also, in hers, I wrote in this one because, so the cards that I buy like this, I write in because, you know, I don't think they're like things that you need to reuse, you know. So I did write on Julie's as well, but the ones that are handmade, I figured they may want to pass along. So this is Priscilla, and again, I just used stickers from the collection. And then hers, I actually used one of my embellishments because I did make 4 of these. So I tried to use them up. So I put this one on top, and actually I used the other one over there. So she just wanted, I think she just wanted a trinket box. So I did make her a huge box I literally just stuffed it full of stuff, and I have all kinds of stuff in there. So you'll have to watch her channel, and she got to 100 subscribers, and so she wanted to celebrate. So that was for her. Also use Sunny Days. Then I have Brooke, Brooke is B Northway Designs, and I did make, okay, so Brooke wanted, I'm like, gosh, I'm trying to remember. So I did make Brooke's card, and I just used ephemera from the collection. It's the acetate piece. This is also, is this a cut apart? I think this could be a cut apart. Yes, I think so. And then I put it on this navy because there's like a navy in this collection, and I didn't write on it because I made it. And then that's that. And then she wanted an ATC card, a trinket mix, and a die, I think. And then I think so. And then it was like extra entries for extra dies. I never do these because of the entries. So I made, oh, I forgot to put my sticker back here. I always forget something. I usually keep those stickers with me when I'm doing these videos because I always realize while I'm doing it that I did not do one of the things. So this is a ATC, and I challenged myself because I was going to make a Memdex, which is definitely what I'm more comfortable with, but I've been trying to work on my ATC game. So I just used these again that I made from the Mickey Mouse thing. I use a different collection, obviously. I use different colors, sorry for this. And then this is actually a bow that came from the new KLJ UYP like ho 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 pendant, which I actually used over there too, which I'll show you. But this is a bow from that, and I thought it was so like perfectly sized for this. I did not use it for, and it's obviously not Christmas, but I just used it for this. These are stickers that came from the Sunny Days sticker book that I just backed in acetate to keep them clear. And I do need to add my sticker on the back of this. Okay, so I'm not gonna put this all the way away. So I just stuck that into the card because just so it won't get lost. Then I did make her a trinket container full of stuff. And then I put a little rosette from the collection on top. And then I gifted her, actually, because I know she likes Sunny Day. So I gifted her one of these. She doesn't know, obviously, that it's coming. But I've read or seen her say somewhere that she loves Sunny Days. So I know that about her. So she may have this, but I'm still giving her one. And then I just gave her a bunch of dies because I know she wants dies. And I have a lot of dies. And I buy a lot of dies to gift to friends. So that's what I'm doing here. And then the last person who's having a challenge is Sele. And Sele is, gosh, is it Crafty Sele 06, I think? Anyway, so she's having a Maggie Holmes challenge. And it's basically just to make shakers. So I did make her card as well. And I just put sequins on all their little cards because I thought it was cute. Let's see. And these stickers are from the Sunny Day sticker book. So hers was simple, but I just took 2 cut aparts, or maybe these are 2 pieces of ephemera from the collection, and I stuck it on top of a sheet of paper that I cut out that had like a larger scale from the 12 by 12 double-sided sheet. So that is that. And then for Sele, I think she wanted 4 shakers. Yes, so this shaker is actually a Christmas shaker from the new I should take a picture of this. I'm so bad at posting it on Instagram, but this is from the new KLJ UYP store, and it's a Christmas shaker, and it's supposed to say ho ho, but I just thought this was like my favorite thing that they released for this new collection because it's like a huge shaker pendant. And then I just used, these bows are from Michaels. These are from the bow pack that they sell dies. This is actually my favorite bow out of there. This is one of my favorite bows to make. That's a 3D bow. I used this stick from Hobby Lobby and paper from the collection. I made a shaker mix. That is really cute. And actually, let me show you the shaker mix. I feel like it was so pretty. It came out so nice. Okay, and then, you know, ephemera, my usual chipboard. And, yeah, that's the back of this is the back of the sheet of paper. And this, oh, I know. I did this because I just wanted the stick to be reinforced. So I just put, I think I had already cut this out. It was like it was the negative of this side. I'm like, what? Why is it in this shape? It was a negative, and I wanted to provide a little more stability just where the stick is. So I just used foam and popped that up to make it flat. And that is one shaker. And then I used another one of my ribbon tassels on the top of here as a bag topper. This is another shaker. This is okay, I was going to say this is a Scrap Diva Swan. It is not. This is a KS Craft Shaker Flamingo. I'm trying to remember everything. And I felt like it went with Sunny Days. Another one of the bows, a gold flower that I made with a pink center. Some more, you know, stuff from the... And, you know, I think these are actually not from... These are actually, these small ones like this are actually from the sticker book. And I backed them on acetate to make them a little bit thicker. And then fussy cut them out so that they would be cute. Because sometimes the ephemera is too big. And the Sunny Days ephemera is very big. So I think, yeah, these all came from the sticker pack. And I just had to fussy cut them. And then I put more of the sequin mix in here. And I made this cute little flamingo. So cute. And I used this sheet of paper. It was like a Polaroid that I folded in half and used back here, but you can barely see it. So that is that. And then this is shaker number 2. Then I made this one, which is like a Polaroid. This is the Scrap Diva flower number 2. This is a little Polaroid, and I thought the picture behind it was so cute, and this came from Sunny Days, and I just cut out this part so that it would be the picture because I thought it would be actually something that someone would take a picture of. This is also from the sticker book that I backed. This is a little heart that I got at Hobby Lobby, and then paper from the collection. So stinking cute. So another shaker. And then this is shaker number 4. So this is a little motel keychain. I did put a little, like, you know, tassel, like a little dangle on top of here, and I cut out the key that comes with this. This is a KS Craft shaker die. And for the little motel keychain, I backed it like with like 110, I think a few times so that it stays stable. And then I just dangled some things from it, which will hang nicely. And then I also put this on here because I thought it would make it more realistic looking. So that was cute. And then this is just chipboard and some flowers that I cut out with scraps from the collection. And then I think she also wanted either a dangle or a pokey tool, or maybe it was a Memdex, or I'm not sure. I don't even know. I can't remember, guys. I just like I write it all down. I keep all of my swaps saved, and then once I'm done, I unsave them from Instagram so that I can know like what swaps I still have. So I don't even have them saved anymore, so I couldn't even pull them up. But I did make her this little pokey tool, and I thought it was so cute, and I thought that it went well with this. And these are beads from everywhere. And this is actually a mesh that I got on Temu that I love so much, and I got in like every color. So that is for her, and I think that is everything. So here are all my challenges. They're all going out. They're all due. I think some of them are due like September, but I'm going on a long trip and I wanted to get them out early. And then some of them are due like tomorrow. But it's like a holiday, so they'll go out like the next day. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I think some of these still have time. So I'll, when I link their channels, go and look and see, because maybe you can, you know, send them something. It's always fun to send Happy Mail to people and just like make their day. I know I love getting it, so I also love sending it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye.